Well, hello there. I think I've got everything properly set up for this, and I'm very excited about that because I managed to make these things complicated all of the time. So, welcome. It's time for Death's Door again. I know it's pretty slow overall, trying to go through 3 games and rotating between them, but it's kind of the nature of my life at the moment. So, at least it should come regularly, and I will continue to play until they're done. How are you today? I'm okay. If you're new here, I start with a word of prayer, and you're welcome to skip if you wish. I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen for you now. And with that, let's pray. Dear Lord, I know I always say this, but thank you for all of your good gifts, whether that comes in the form of entertainment or just simply another day. Everything we take for granted comes from you, and that is everything that we have. So I thank you, and I pray that you would use this time as I play through this game to provide entertainment for myself and for those who may be watching, and just that we would have a good time today. All this I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. With that, let's get started, shall we? Okay. Boy, I have to remember everything now. Okay. Got that. I think I beat the boss, but I probably didn't continue from there. So, fun fact about this game, it probably should be properly played just on my Switch, because that's so much easier for me in many, many ways, and I do have it on my Switch. But, I started this because things decided not to work like they're supposed to. So, you know, here we are. They're working now, but I already started on PC, so we're just going to continue that. So, Death's Door, our quirky little game about death. And I got a little bit of a Zelda inspiration, a little bit of Souls inspiration, a little bit of like a Bastion-ish sort of inspiration. I am so lost. Hold on, do I have a map? No. Stupid. Why would I get a map? Right, okay. Oh, have a little look around and see things. I didn't know I had that. Isn't that interesting? It's not that interesting, actually. So let's see, updates. It's been like 3 days, so not really any updates to share. I'm very tired. I have been very tired for a good portion of this week. Started the week with a lot of motivation, got a lot of things done. Now I had to force myself to even do this part. So, sad, but it's, you know, this is, I'm not, like, trying to be a super funny Let's Player or anything like that. Just trying to hang out. Just trying to have a good time. Have a good time, keep it clean. That's basically my goal. So where the am I going? I have no idea if you can hear that sound effect in my mic. I don't know if it picked it up at all. This is looking correct, though. I like this direction. Let's keep going this direction, shall we? Yeah, this looks right. This looks like boss. Oh, hey! Not boss. Cutscene. Aight. That was mine! Oh, okay, hold on. I don't think I did this for this game yet, but just gonna try and get a little voice acting practice in here because We're just hanging out anyway, so why the heck not, right? Hold on, let me... Alright, Gray Crow voice. Gray Crow. Gray Crow. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello, fledgling. Sorry about the crack on the head, but I needed that soul. You see, I was a Reaper, just like you. Years ago, my assignment evaded capture. It took many months to track it down to this location. Upon arrival, I discovered it had somehow passed through this door. Inconceivable. Do you know where we are, fledgling? Oh my gosh, it's the end point for all life. I thought it was just a legend. As you know, all doors are powered by the energy of souls. Perhaps, with a truly monumental amount of power, even this one could be forced open. Sadly, the soul I stole from you was not enough. I'm afraid that our fates are very much intertwined now, fledgling. For with your assignment incomplete, your death is now an inevitability. Without the soul that now resides behind this door, you are trapped, just like me. However, fortune may still smile upon us. This cursed land is hidden to the Reapers, somehow untouched by the laws of nature. The creatures here have the potential to live vastly beyond their years, growing ever larger and more powerful. I know of 3 such beings on these isles whose combined soul energy could grant us the power to wedge this door open. To the north lives an old witch obsessed with escaping the clutches of death. Beyond the forest to the east, a self-proclaimed king rules over the ruins of a flooded cathedral. And atop the mountain to the west, a beast of untold years, primal and vicious, with no want or desire. I am truly sorry to have entangled you, fledgling. Oh! Sorry. But in my advanced years, my body grows weary. Your path is your own now. Either venture into the wilds and reap those giant souls, or choose inaction and suffer the same fate as this old fool. Do you wish for guidance on where to head next? I suggest you head north. There lives an old witch, obsessed with escaping death. Voice acting is hard. I didn't even do that much of a voice, really. I'm exhausted. I like having things. I will take that. Thank you. North, eh? Okay. I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? This way to the Urn Witch's mansion. It's an Urn Witch. Witch of urns? Witch made of urns? Who knows? The answer is I do, because I've played at least part of this game before. Anyhow. Remind myself if there's anything over here. Probably death, because that's how these things go for me. Oh, I think I know what that bell does. I think I remember another creator talking about that. Can't do it right now anyway. So we'll get there when we get there. Update wise, yeah, nothing much really. I got a demo downloading for something. Oh, so I actually I really love the Picross games. And it's basically a logic puzzle. You can buy a little book of it on your own if you want. Also known as nonograms. N-O-N-O-grams, nonograms. I didn't name it. But It's basically like if you imagine a grid full of squares, you chisel out each of the squares based on these numbers around the sides of it. And if you chisel out the correct squares, in the end you come up with a little picture. Hard to explain verbally, but yeah, I love it. And this one apparently combines that with another like word-based puzzle. So I'm curious. Yeah. Nintendo had a little indie game showcase recently. So there's lots of new announcements there. Clearly I enjoy indie games, as we are playing one literally at this moment. It is a little tough to it's a little tougher to know what to expect from an indie game. In terms of knowing like what's worth pre-ordering, what's worth wait and see. I do pay attention to the developer names, the companies that make these games, so that helps me make decisions for sure. If I know I like another project by the company, then I will probably go for it. Sometimes it's a certain type of mechanic. I did try the demo first on this one, but I picked up Pepper Grinder, which is the first thing that I've seen that possibly remembers a little Game Boy Advance game called Drill Dozer. That was one of the few games made by Game Freak, who you would know better as the Pokemon people. They have made other games before. Unfortunately, basically nothing else besides Pokemon that they make sells very well, and it's really a shame because they've got some really awesome ideas. So Drill Dozer, basically still a platformer, but the main mechanic revolved around your use of the drill that you have. And there were a lot of neat ideas there. Maybe I'll even play it for a stream someday. That was not how I do that. There we go. There's the button. Probably won't go for it for a stream, but who knows? Yeah, it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that game. I do properly own it now. Technically, I played through it by emulation. Yeah. But yeah, I bought it on the Wii U. It was made available on the Wii U, and that is awesome because the game is awesome. It's not even the only Game Freak game that like nobody played, but is legitimately awesome. Pocket Card Jockey recently came to newer consoles as well, including I think both Nintendo and PlayStation. And just run with it for a second, okay? So Pocket Card Jockey is essentially a horse racing simulator. So you do raise and breed the horses. There's RPG mechanics to it in that way. What do you mean a crow can't swim? Bullocks! Oh, a little shortcut back home, I think. Right? Yes, that's what that is. So it's part horse racing sim. And the other part of it is it's a solitaire game. Yeah. Oh, hey, this guy's fun. Oh, okay. What kind of voice does this guy have? Let's see there. All right. Here we go. Oh, hello there, my beak-faced fellow. It is quite unusual to see one of your kind upon these isles. I imagine you must be here for a soul. Not me, I should hope. Anyway, it seems our paths have intersected at an opportune moment. You may not have noticed, but I have been cursed with an unusual affliction. Alas! Judge me not by the shape of my head, but by the deliciousness of the soup inside. Yeah. Where Where are my manners? I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance, Beakface. Beakface? It would seem that my journey has reached an impasse. I haven't been able to overcome the obstacles ahead and unlock the iron gates. If you would help me move on, I should be indebted to you, and we could push forward, together. You got it, Pothead. My man. Pothead's hilarious. I love it. It's hilarious. So, now you pretty much understand the nature of the, Urn Witch. That was unwise of me. No, leave me alone. Yeah. So, she has a thing for urns and for cursing people with various pottery. Yeah. So that's fun. Sucker. What else you got? Gotcha, sucker. Oh, I don't have a seed. Worth it. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically you go through the horse race, and as you're in the race, every now and then it'll give you a little solitaire game to play. And the better you do in the solitaire games, the better your horse does in the race. Also factoring the various RPG-ish factors. Oh! Yeah, I'm out! Oh. Well, I had a lapse of judgment for a moment there. Boo. Right. Yeah, anyway. Point is, Game Freak makes awesome games, even when it's not Pokemon. And Drill Dozer was an awesome game about drills. And now Pepper Grinder is a pretty awesome indie game about drills. So, yeah. But yeah, really hard to tell with indie games. I always appreciate when they come with demos. So I'm trying a few demos. I think the one, yeah, so I mentioned the one I got downloading is like a nonogram thing. Yeah, so they look cool. Nice. Oh. Oh, jerks. Hate you all. Yeah. I don't know what sound I just made there. Turd. Learn to aim, Crow. There you go. Thank you. I got my eye on a few. There weren't, I don't think anything in the indie showcase really caught my eye. Every time I see Metroidvania, it catches my eye, but nothing looked especially like really special, like a Hollow Knight or anything like that I could see. But who knows? do not like these things. They are quite mean. Oh! What? Just a little late on my part. Shame. Anyway, I'm really trying to think of any of those indie announcements that really stuck out to me. We're not really coming up with anything. Best one, I mean, the one that I can think of for sure was like a puzzle game kind of centered around like cross stitching, basically, and it's called Stitch, so you know that figures, that tracks. Yeah, I mean, that looks fun. I definitely am curious, but, yeah, nothing really stuck out to me. I did try a few demos, one of them being Cat Quest 3, which is, you know, I was kind of expecting, a game about cats for cat lovers because cats, right? Like, I didn't necessarily expect it to be terribly, I guess, fun. Which sounds harsh, but no, actually, I tried the demo for Cat Quest 3, and it's okay. It's not fantastic or nothing, but it's not bad. It's actually a bit Zelda-like, so you know that's definitely a win. I approve of that. It is very, very punny, because of course it is. And the it's very punny and pirate themed, which pirates aren't really my thing either. So, but yeah, it's decent. It's okay. It was all right. I'm okay living in a world where Cat Quest exists. 3 might be pushing it, possibly. But I don't know. But that was a decent demo. What were the other demos? You know, I did recently, it wasn't after this last indie game announcement or anything, but I did recently try a demo for Dredge. That is weirdly fascinating stuff. So Dredge is another one that, like, at its surface, like very basic surface level stuff, is a fishing game. But it has very obvious undertones of horror, which was enough to keep me from, you know, they basically everybody tells you not to go out at night, and yeah, I chose not to do that. So mission succeeded. But yeah, also kind of like business simulator. It's got a big inventory management component to it. Really, really fascinating, actually. I'm trying to remember the other demos from the showcase I tried. Brain no function. Maybe I'll try to look it up while I'm walking around here. Yeah, anyway, nothing blew me away at the indie showcase. The biggest note I got was that commenters, probably nobody on this video, I hope, but some commenters really don't know how to just let things go. Because there was a lot of, oh, sorry, hold on. Hurrah! We can now venture onward, my steadfast companion. But first, we should grant ourselves a moment of respite. Come, sit with me a while. Okay, Pothead. As I mentioned upon our meeting, I was not always quite so earthenware in appearance. This strange curse was visited upon me by the wicked old lady who resides in the mansion beyond these lavish gardens. Running out of breath. I imagine you are here for her, are you not? Surely her soul must be swollen and ripe for the reaping due to her unnaturally extended years. I desire naught but to confront the old witch and request she undo her ceramic deed and restore me to my former handsome self. I was quite the looker, you know. I'm sure, Pothead. I'm sure about that. Soup? No? So be it. Let us push on once more. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna look up some of those things. So yeah, apparently the comments were all a Twitter, as it were, regarding rude, regarding a lack of a Silk Song announcement, and like, you know, I do get it. Hollow Knight's great. I knew it was coming. I rolled. I promise. Man. Anyhow, how many souls do I have right now? Let's go check for some upgrades before we're done here. So let me see here. Yeah, like, I don't know why, like, was there any mention of, like, Silksong being in the indie showcase? Like, I'm not aware of any, so to me it just strikes me as entitlement. I, for one, am perfectly happy waiting for a game as long as it takes. As long as once the game is out, it is good. And in my experience, that is often the case. So take your time, Silksong. Take your time, Team Cherry. I'll be ready when you're ready to release it. Yeah, sure, what the heck. I probably should have actually looked at some of the others before I bought that, but here we are. Where was the door I just used? This one? Yeah, okay. Only got a few minutes left, but let's see how far we can get. Oh, right. Trying to look stuff up. Indie games. Okay. Huh, that's a fun sound effect. Sucker. Okay, what's down here? Ooh, a lever. And a bunch of souls. Sweet. Let's see. Yes, please. Thank you. Yum, yum, yum. Oh. What's that? What was that? That was supposed to be a slurp sound. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. That was like a dying duck. I don't even know. Never again. What's up, turd? Woo! Ooh, that looks like a scary guy. Is this the way I have to go? Probably not, but maybe. Let's check the other way first. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a new cat game. Yar's Rising. That looks awesome. That's by Way Forward and somebody else. I don't recall. But Way Forward was enough for me to be interested. Refined Self apparently is like you play the game and it doubles as a personality quiz, telling you your personality type. So it's interesting enough. Sticky Business, not my thing. Anton Blast, that's one of the demos I tried, and that was a very clear Wario Land ripoff. And a pretty good one, actually. The demo's pretty good. So I will play that. I am become death. One way or another. I am become death. Yeah, so Anton Blast, very Wario Land. It does have an emphasis on momentum. That's the word I was trying to come up with. A lot of fast movement. It's really fast. It's really fast. Clearly a game you're meant to practice and just really get to know each of the levels so you can just blast through it. Yes. The family tomb. Well. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Oh, this is a puzzle, isn't it? I bet it is. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that then. Ow, my face. I'm fine. We'll be done soon, I promise. Oh yeah, that new TMNT game looks cool. It's a roguelike TMNT game. So that's very cool. I tried a demo for Europa, which looks like kind of it's very Journey-like, which is perfectly fine if you want to just relax. So yeah, if that's what you're looking for, that was okay. It seemed fine. If you can't tell, that's not my kind of thing either. I relax in different ways while I play games. I don't actually play relaxing video games. Case in point, Death's Door. Very fun, not relaxing. Relaxing is not the proper description for this game. Pretty tough. Oof, I am going really long. As soon as I hit a checkpoint. Hold on. Ho there, my friend! I would make a good statue, would I not? Ha! So here we are. This edifice may look unassuming, even becalming. However, keep your wits about you. Untold dangers await us inside. Now, let us dive from the precipice of adventure and enter the belly of the beast. Together! Yeah, I'm gonna go this way first. Sorry. No, I'm not. I lied again. Coming, Pothead! There is a save somewhere, right? This game does have checkpoints. You go on ahead. I'll guard the door. Okay, Pothead. Oh. Oh. I see. You think that was a checkpoint? Sure looked like a checkpoint, didn't it? The game's gonna start getting real fun in just a second here. This is the part of the game that really starts to feel like... Oh, sorry, hold on. Ooh, boy, this one's gonna be hard. Ancient Door Spirit. Living Reaper. I hunger for souls. I exaggerate. I mostly just leaned in close to the mic so you could actually hear it. So, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. But not if I continue. Alright. Thanks for sticking around this long, if you did. And, boy, this game is really, really cool. I hope you're seeing that, but if not yet, hopefully soon, because this is where this really shows its Zelda-ness inspiration, so. Ooh-wee. Looking forward to more. Hope you are as well, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye! I really should stop just everything, probably.